Welcome to Yoga with Bliss. So I have a confession, two confessions. The first one is, I kid you not, I never want to exercise. Now, I've been exercising nonstop since 1980. I never want to exercise. I always have to drag myself past, I'm going to cancel, I'm going to cancel, I'm going to cancel. But the minute the class starts, whether you guys are here in person or on Zoom, I am so damn glad, happy to exercise. People wonder what the hell I'm smiling about all the time. Now, I say this to you, if you have trouble moving, don't talk yourself into moving. Talk yourself into getting started. Just get your yoga mat or get your walking shoes and just tell your inner child you're going to just get started, and then you can do whatever you choose. So that's the first thing. You don't have to do it, just start. Here's the second thing. I was talking to Betty this week, and we were talking about gathering up your assertiveness. And then I realized, oh, this is exactly what I do to cope with anxiety. So usually I do it before I hit the record button. I'm going to show you today. So here's the anti-anxiety or assertiveness routine that is peppered throughout my life. And if you deal with either of those issues, try it. You might like it. You stand or sit yourself up tall. You breathe slowly. That reduces stress, reduces cortisol, reduces adrenaline, resets your central nervous system, breathing slowly. And then here's the part that I really always do. And you guys who are here in class know it. Shake it off, bounce around. You can go get the song, Shake It Off. You can go get the song, Let It Go. Get whatever song you want. Shake it off, dance it out. And then for empowerment, put yourself in the Wonder Woman stance. Now I'm sitting here and you can't see, but you can imagine I've got my hands on my hips, my spine up tall. So you sit in Wonder Woman or you stand in Wonder Woman stance and continue your deep breathing. Your anxiety will be down. Your empowerment will be up. And isn't this a good time to start our practice? 1 minute, I have to adjust one little thing so I can see everybody here who's in person, 10 a.m. Saturdays. My phone number is right below. Want to join us? Let me know and I'll give you an invite. All right, here comes a little rhythm, because we start every practice with some rhythmic limbering. Now, as I rise, I'm going to give you one more tip. In your real life every day, you got arthritis. Do you find yourself uncomfortable walking right up when you get up from the table at a restaurant? Uncomfortable walking in your daily life? I'm really uncomfortable after sitting here for 15 or 20 minutes visiting with people before class. When you get up from the table, you can stand there and play with your pocketbook, adjust your hat, move yourself around. If you've got low back issues, do a few pelvic tilts. If you see me, when I get up from a restaurant, you're going to see me stepping around just like this. This is me loosening up from my arthritis. Now let's you and I loosen up from life. Let me make sure I've got the right song on. I really wanted one that had a little beat to it. Let's see. There it is. So take a moment, center yourself. There's that slow breathing, deep breathing. Now my feet are a little apart because I have so much softness at the top of my thighs. It feels better on my knee to be a little apart. Do you like your feet right together? Do you like them even wider than mine? Yogi's choice. Think about it. Breathing. You've chosen your feet. They are your foundation. Amy always likes it when I mention weight on the inside, outside, front and back, pelvic tilt, sternum lift. That's me relaxing my neck. Shoulder roll. See these palms forward? Can you feel how that opens up your thoracic area? Breathe with it. There's your mountain. Keep that beautiful mountain in your core. Step out wide. Let's have a smile. So I'm tracing a smile with my arm. It's slow, which to be honest with you feels good. So I do have arthritis, okay, almost everywhere. But this morning, my low back, shoulders are really talking to me. So I'm going with the beat very slowly. Here we are. Just 4, 3. How about over the top? We trace a rainbow. Now, I start low, double check my pelvic tilt. That supports the back. Take it up a little more. Focus in on your shoulders, how high. Now, I'm going to turn sideways. For years, we always had our arms out a little bit. You want your arms as near right up over your head as your body allows. Working your shoulders in their full range of motion, whatever that is. Breathing. Just underneath 4 smiles. Here's 4, 3, 2, 4 rainbows. There's 4. Can't you feel your back, your shoulders, your thighs, your knees? Oh, here's a little heel touch right there. This heel touch contracts the muscle in the front of your shin, stretches out your calf. And breathing, center yourself. I want to use the slow pace of the music to enjoy. Round over and come on up. Round and up. Now, do you like to round way down? Do you touch the floor? Or do you take the round hip height? Do what your body wants. Let's see. I'm going to put a little more music volume. And we're right here and there. When you come up, pelvic tilt. Here. Anybody with low back issues, tailbone issues, when you come up, this pelvic tilt protects that area here. Take your time and find yourself up tall. Come on to the other side and feel. Round those shoulders, open them up. And there, take it here. And there, right here. And there, right here. And there. And when you come up, let's take a nice little shoulder roll. Feel with the shoulder roll, it starts in your toes. You're rolling your feet into your mat. Roll that hip up. Did you ever take a belly dance class? There you are with your hip roll, shoulder roll. Even my neck is getting a little massage. Remember Suzanne says it's like a massage from the inside out? This is one of those moves. Take a moment. Let's pelvic tilt and just, oh yeah. Now this little weeping willow branches. Now, Kathy, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't let your knee cave in. Keep them out. That protects your ankle and your knee. Breathing. We're just loosening up, rotating in the spine. The muscles in the core involved in rotating. Very nice. Pull yourself with your shoulder rolls. Pull your feet in up underneath you. Very good. Now let's just sit in a chair and sit with a little pulse. There you go. Here's a little side view, not a deep chair. Come up to a salute. Here's a pulse. 2. And you choose how deep you go. For you. No lock knees. Come on here. When you come up into your salute, you might like your arms right up over your head. That's not available to me, but you do your salute your way. There we are. Just one last time, right here. And then we're going to go wide and feel your smile right there. And how about rainbow now? And and trace that smile. Here we are. So next I want to warm up your hip flexor muscles. So what we're going to do, last one is stand tall. Got your pelvic tilt, sternum lift, knee lift here and there. Now I've got my arms down. Do you want yours up? Customize your knee lift your way. Yeah. The hip flexor, your psoas, amongst others, is involved in lifting that leg. Can't lift your leg? I'll show you a side view. You just kind of leave your toe on the ground and lift a little. This is still warming up your psoas. When back in the 80s, I used to lift so high, I had to be careful not to bump my chin. The one thing we know about life, everything changes. Here we are. And just side to side, I'm going to take one hand. Do you want to hold on or leave it hang out? This hand's going to come up and down. Now listen to your shoulder. Do you like this big reach? Or do you want to thread it through in the middle? Right here, bringing it out in front of you. They work your shoulder differently. I'm going to do the one that feels like the most challenge, but still safe. And let's take a moment and choose this one. Is it going to be on your hip or is it going to be hanging out? You'll feel the difference. Here we are. You choose. Do you want this up around the outside or do you want it to come right here in front? Very different motions on your shoulder. Your shoulder is going to tell you which one feels better. Just two last. And here we'll stand up tall, feet underneath, step. Here and there. This step and touch. First, we're stepping around on your feet, loosening them up. Your inner thigh, adductor, pulls together, together. Your chest wall pulls together. These are parts of the warm-up. But the opposing muscle groups are stretching. Feel between your shoulder blades, stretch. Your outer hip stretch. So nice. Now I want you to think of your tush. And if you turn, you feel a lift back. Oh, you don't have to turn. I just turned so you could see me. By the way, you never get to see little Bunny. Right here, this is my shy little bunny cat. She's here in our practice today. When I do this lift, I have no back arch. Leslie, keep that pelvic tilt. Lift and use your buns, but protect your back. Use your shoulders. Do you only come this high? Do you like to come this high? This is warming up everything. Now, do you want to lean? I'm going to lean and hold on to the wall or to the couch in front of me. The lean adds a different intensity to the work in your buns. Last 4, 3, 2, shoulder roll it up right here. Oh my gosh, I thought Bunny'd run away with all those big kicks. What a brave girl you are today. Oh yes, here's 4, 3, 2. Now let's have the mountain as we center up. And interestingly enough, Bunny is here to remind me. The universe sent her to remind me. Ooh, I need my feet a little wider. Where do you put your feet for your mountain? Pelvic tilt. Sternum lift. We did beautiful aerobics to get just very gentle, get the circulatory system working, center it up. So in the beginning, we talked about the Wonder Woman stance. Let's take one moment. Let's do a mountain with wider legs, pelvic, sternum, shoulders, chin, and place your hands on your hips. That's the Wonder Woman stance. Breathe with it. Be with it. You can do it very subtly, even in an office environment. Nobody has to know. And you feel empowered. Now, why did Bunny remind me of this? Breathing. Go back and choose whatever mountain you want, a longer Wonder Woman or regular mountain. She's a scaredy cat. She acts like prey, and the other cats treat her like prey. But if she acts like Wonder Woman, those around her would not treat her as prey, would they? Same is true for us. Are you centering? Are you feeling your empowerment? Has your anxiety ebbed? Movement does that so beautifully. That's why the shake it off is in the anti-anxiety routine. Breathe and be. I'm going to start with just a little forward fold. You face me if you want, or you might want to turn sideways so you can look at me sideways instead of having to look at me by craning your neck up. So here we are in our beautiful mountain. Now be gentle with yourself. On your first forward fold of the day, you want to take it real easy. Oh, I have my knees unlocked. I'm going to be just way up high. Like try it medium. Relax that neck. Don't let your head be up here. Relax that head. These blocks are so nice because they have high, medium, low. Did you find what's right for you? Should you be on the seat of the couch or the back of the couch or the kitchen counter? Your forward fold your way. Relax that neck. Breathe. Now, while we're here, take a moment, double check your legs are straight but not locked. Exhale down. Do your feet need to be a little wider to leave room for the softness or for your great belly? Make room in your practice. Make room in your life. Relax the neck for you to exist. Think of your wrists, yogi's choice. Whether you're on a block or the floor, does this 90-degree bend feel good? Enjoy it. Does it feel uncomfortable? Then maybe go to fingertips with less bend. Throughout your practice, breathing, being, thinking of your different body parts, making yogi's choice for what meets your needs. It's a little gestalt, a little microcosm of life. Perceive it, perceive you, perceive what would meet your needs and try it out. Wasn't that special just hanging there? Next, we're going to do an elbow hug. So you can come up higher if you want to. If it doesn't feel good to hang your body weight down, you place your blocks and you just rock your body. So you can do a body rock hugging your elbows or a body rock holding your blocks for a little extra support. When you just notice one hand is underneath, stay with it. When you do the body rock, hanging down, head limp, neck relaxed, all your weight hangs down. Now what if, see how this arm was under? Switch it. Put the other hand under the elbow and enjoy your body rock. I keep repositioning my feet, leaving room for my belly. How do my hips feel? Ever adjusting. Yogi's choice. Build a practice that meets your needs. Now center up your forward fold wherever it's right for you. Give your best exhale and hang there while I talk about flat back. You are not going to lift from the hips. You're going to stay down wherever you are. Think of your waistline. See how your back is rounded or feel your rounded back?
Let your back pull up toward flat. You're lifting in the small of the back, round it down. Now, anyone like me, flat back, with low back issues, tailbone issues, anything in that lower area, this builds muscles around the skeleton in the low back area. I'm just going to keep going. Just flat back, exhale down, go at your pace. Inhale up, flat back. You're not lifting your whole body, just flattening out and rounding out. One last flat back. Beautiful. Come on down. Now I want to show you the difference in a forward fold and a short dog. Everyone should know about the short dog. Forward fold, whether you're here or wherever you are, is you've come forward, but you don't have any weight on your hands. The short dog is, if you're using a block or not, you put your hands out in front of you enough so you have a little bit of weight on them. You step your feet behind you enough so you have just a little bit of weight on your hands. See how it's not a forward fold? Now, in the short dog, many people can leave their heels down. Make your dog short enough so you have a little weight on your hands, relax the neck, and you have your heels down. Feel that beautiful? And I keep playing with my distance to get my lovely calf stretch. Now, on this one, you imagine your tailbone is rising to the ceiling and your chest is sinking. It's not a forward fold. It is a down dog with a shorter stance. Please remember this as an option. And let's walk right back up to your forward fold. Breathe and hang. Now, I'm going to recommend everybody comes up with a flat back this time. Leslie, you should always come up with a flat back. So what we do, I use my arms to reiterate my flat back. My butt just sat down. And I arise with the flat back, protecting all the little vertebrae at the bottom of my spine in the waistband area. Here I am just stepping around in my mountain. You know why? Because we were standing all that time and the arthritis in my whole lower body just said it was revolting. And so I'm stepping around just like you might do when you get up from a restaurant table until whatever's happening for you feels better. Let's take a moment and do some pelvic tilt. Just a little tilt and release. Tilt and release. Now, you don't have to do the arms. When you get up from a restaurant table, you might be playing in your purse, putting on your chapstick while you're doing your tilt and release, and finally shoulder rolls. Okay, honest to God, if you guys see Ken and me at a local restaurant, there are times we both get up and have to laugh because we realize we're both doing shoulder rolls. We always do the stand. He's looking in his pockets, I'm looking in my purse, and we're just letting our bodies augurate, letting our bodies loosen up before we walk. Well, that was such a fabulous forward fold series. How about a little back bend series? We'll do it standing. Take a moment and reiterate your pelvic tilt, like the best pelvic tilt standing posture you ever did. Can't you feel your butt cheeks are all engaged? I mean, your gluteal muscles are engaged. Those little butt cheek biscuits protect your low back. Now, when you do your back bend, don't think about bending at the waistline. Think about opening up the space between your sternum and your pubic bone by opening it up at the top. So that's your concept. Fine. I do my feet a little wider. Breathing. Start with the mountain. Your best spine you ever had. Take your arms out. Feel your balance. Keep that pelvic tilt. Now, as I do link my fingers and point my pointer fingers forward because I'm watching them. And I watch them arise along the wall, maybe to the ceiling line. This might be it. This might be all the opening my upper back does. But maybe if I breathe, reiterate my butt cheek squeeze, open my ribs, open my ribs. Now, right around here, I don't want to look at my fingers. I want to look toward the wall in front of me or toward the eye of my elbow and continue with your best. Back bend for you. Leslie, you and I are doing a very careful pelvic tilt. We are not crunching our low back. We're opening up our chest and bending the upper back. I'm going to look and see. Oh, yeah, it does look like I'm doing that. Breathing. Take your time and come back to neutral. Very good. Now, do you have a wall? I want to show you a back bend on a wall. I will show you from behind, and I will show you imagining as if this chair were a wall. I may even use the edge of my screen as a wall. So if you go up to the wall and your arms distance away, to do your back bend, find your pelvic tilt, feet at the right distance for you, and here it is at the wall, and just let your pelvic tilt protects the low back. Let your hips come in as your shoulders are out. So here's the side view. It was in against the wall, back, bend. I have to look and see. Oh yeah, that is what I meant to do. Excuse me. Oh, it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. You know that's the rule. Fabulous. Well, let's take this wall back bend and turn it into a wall. I'll think of the name of it, where you make yourself 90 degrees. Here I am. Excuse the butt cheeks, guys. Here's my 90 degrees on a wall, 90 degrees on a chair. Your body, your way. Maybe you're not 90. Maybe you're right here, and that's perfect for you. Breathing, being. Fabulous. Let's walk it up and go back to the back bend. Yeah. Neutral neck. Look toward the wall. Protects your neck. Pelvic tilt. Protects your low back. Now come on back down and let yourself give yourself. Oh. Breathing like a staff. Only we're in this position instead of sitting on the ground. And relax into your forward fold of choice. Relax the neck. How low do you go? Don't follow me. Follow your body, your way. This time we're going to arise one vertebrae at a time. So you give yourself a pelvic tilt as you sit your butt down and roll up one vertebrae at a time. When you come up, give yourself your little shoulder roll. Alrighty, let's have a sun salutation. And I feel a sun salutation B coming on. And I'm going to remind you that has 3 separate sets of chaturanga, if that's what you do. We don't do that in this class. We do dog, plank, dog. So we do that 3 times. So find what's the right, is your dog, plank, dog going to be here? Dog, plank, dog. Is your dog, plank, dog going to be on an ottoman, on a block, on the floor? Find what's right for you for the dog, plank, dog. Breathing. Many yoga classes use the sun salutations as a warm-up. I find the sun salutations aerobic, beautifully weight training, breathing, body weight training, and I don't know if they have balance. I'll tell you when we're done. Mountain. Breathe and be with your mountain. This mountain is, and I'll tell you what we are going to do so you can think in your mind how you might adjust from what you know of yourself. We're going to head toward a chair. So position your feet where you like yours for a chair. Breathing. For your arms, do you have your arms low because your shoulders like it better? Are your arms up high because it's available? Are you sitting down real low? Your chair, your way. I'm being nosy and checking you guys out, and you look fabulous. Breathing. Now, after our chair, we have our forward fold. Your best forward fold your way. Breathe and relax. I'm doing several breaths in each position because we're doing this real slow and breathy right now. Now we're doing one flat back. So feel in your mind, you're coming up at the small of the back, not lifting from the hip. And now we do our dog, plank dog. Choose your down dog position. What's right for you? Neutral neck. Heels in 10 to the ground. Eye of the elbow forward. Point your finger knuckle down. Sink your chest. Are you breathing? Just keep breathing in and out. There's your dog. Where's your plank for you? Are you up on a chair? What's right? See what your body will do. I was going to try the floor, but now I'm doing the chair. Your plank your way. How about your down dog your way? Very nice. Now from the down dog, we are going to head into a forward fold. Many people just lift the leg and fling their foot right up by their hand. I'm going to go ahead and lift the leg, and then I'm going to let my foot come forward where it will. My feet are on the railroad tracks, and I'm going to arise for a moment into a pyramid. And just breathe here in the pyramid. Now preparing for the warrior one. Step the back foot diagonal on the railroad track. Unlock that front leg. And find your way up to your warrior one, your way. On your right, one foot's forward. We only have two. Just notice the one that's forward. Breathing. Very nice. Now we're going back to our down dog. Are you on the back of the chair, the seat of the chair, an ottoman, a block, the floor? We're heading to your down dog. So you're going to bend this leg and push it off and get to your down dog your way. Breathing. Being your plank your way. The best plank you can do in your best position. Neutral neck. Where's your down dog? Best ever. Very nice. Now think about what leg you lifted up before. Breathe and be with your down dog, and in your mind, be prepared to lift the other leg. So if your legs were a little wider like mine, put the stationary leg in the middle, lift the other. In preparation for your warrior one, we do a pyramid. So you come on forward and center yourself in your pyramid. Now a pyramid has straight but not locked legs. Your feet are on your two railroad tracks. Put this back foot over the railroad track diagonal, bend this front leg, and prepare to arise to your warrior one, your way. And we're now on the other leg. The leg you didn't have forward is forward now. How you doing? Are you breathing? Beautiful. We're heading down to our dog, plank dog. Choose your down dog. Is it on the kitchen counter, the chair, the ottoman, the block, the floor, this front leg? Right now, it feels like I could never get it back there. But if I give a little push off, I see that I can, and I'm here in my down dog. Breathing. Hold it as long or as short as you want. I'm here in my last plank. Your plank, your way. Your down dog, your way. I have to come out of the plank quickly. You might want to hold yours. There's your down dog. Now for the last one I'm going to recommend, go ahead, bend your knees and crab walk. or bring yourself to a forward fold any way you want. Hang here and breathe. Relax the neck and be. Say thank you to your body. Let your muscles stretch while your breath centered, even. We're heading to a flat back lift. Remember, you're not lifting at the hips. If your hip is bent as it is, right here from the low back, a flat back lift. Breathing, one last forward fold. And we're heading from this forward fold into a chair. Where do you need your feet for your chair? Where do you need your shoulders for your chair? Now, many people do the chair with the arms right together. If you can, please do. Many people put their arms right up here in line with their back. If you can, please do. I can't. So mine are different. You make yours your way. Your beautiful chair and your beautiful mountain. Breathe and be and take a moment of appreciation for that fabulous, customized sun salutation bee. And the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to trust you to customize. I'm going to talk us through it, but I'll do it at a tiny little faster pace, a little less explanation. Breathe any way you choose, but breathe well. Mountain, your way. From your mountain, do you have your feet in the right position for your chair? Your way. Sink your chair down, your forward fold, just right for you. Relax the neck. Flat back coming up. Your flat back, your way. In your mind's eye, where are you going for your down dog? We have a dog, plank dog coming on. Make it just right for you. Dog and breathe into it. Plank and breathe into it. Hold it longer if you want. Your plank, your way. Your dog, your way. Breathing. We're taking one leg forward to head toward a warrior one. Find that forward leg, diagonal back foot. Do you have this knee bent and are you prepared to lift into your warrior one? Hips forward, shoulders forward, as low as you go in the legs, as high as you go in the arm. Notice what foot is forward. We're heading down to a dog, plank dog. Adjust and choose your location for your down dog. Sink your chest, tailbone to the ceiling. There's your plank, just the way that's right for you. Here's your dog, just the right dog. Now the other leg is going to find its way forward. We're heading to a warrior one. I take a moment in a pyramid. Then I put my back leg behind me. Your pyramid might have a block. And I find my balance in my feet. Yes, it does have balance. And I arise to my warrior one. Breathing, appreciating all of the strength your body had. We're going down for the final dog, plank dog. What's right for you? Here's your dog. Breathe and be. Here's your final plank. Oh, yes, you do. Here's your last dog. Now, coming out of this dog, do you want to lift a leg and do the pyramid? Do you want to just crab walk into your forward fold? Everybody gets to their forward fold their way. From your forward fold, we breathe and be here. Find your breath leveling out. Your body appreciation peaking. No matter what you needed to accommodate, say thank you to your body. and we prepare for the flat back your way. What's the right thing for you? And forward fold, and we prepare to head up into the chair. Where should your feet be? For your chair. Sit her down, lift her up, be with your chair. The best expression of the chair that you can do. I am looking at such fabulously flat backs, I'm ecstatic. And then we come to our mountain. Take a moment, be with your mountain, feel it. Weight on your even feet, pelvic tilt, sternum lift, shoulders. I do a shoulder roll with every mountain. Palms forward, I feel my shoulder blades together and down my back. Just breathe. Just be. So nice. Close the lips for an Ujjayi breath. Let's have a tree. Pour your weight onto one foot. Adjust that foot till it's in just the right position to hold you. I feel my butt cheek engage with my beautiful pelvic tilt. This knee is out. Is it on your mat for a balance root? On your calf? Up on your thigh? Your tree, your way. Breathing. Choose your tree branches. Now think of your tree root. Push it in and you'll feel it engages your butt cheek. It engages all these muscles in your pelvis area, your seat, your asana. And then make your balance root as close as you can where you wobble but you don't fall down. Neutral neck, breathing. Now when you have a drishti point to look at, go to your best level of intensity, the one you know you're only going to hold for a little bit. And whenever your body says you're done, that's when you come out with care. Yes, for the other side, I step around a little. To be honest, I realize that's because on this knee, I have bone on bone with missing cartilage. So I'm just letting my joint organize itself till everything's in a place where it'll hold my weight. Pelvic tilts. There you go. This, I think, may be a skill of later life. As you're in your 50s or 60s or 70s or 80s, arranging your body before you use it might be an important skill to have. Where is your tree root? Where are your tree branches? Pelvic tilt if your branches came high. Choose to breathe where you wobble, but you don't fall down. So you're challenging, you're building your brain-body connection with balance. Balance and strength are highly related. Take your time and come to your more intense posture. And when you are done with that more intense posture, that's when you calmly come down. Now, we did many things to strengthen the thighs, front and back, to strengthen the glutes, but we haven't done much to strengthen the calves yet. Let's just have a stand in our mountain. You choose your foot position. The closer they are together, the more balanced challenge there is. Think of your ankles. I'm going to just show what not to do on one ankle. Don't let your ankles fold outward. Think of that front inside ankle bones, that they're facing each other and they're going to stay toward each other. And then just do a toe raise and come on down. That's all it is. It is a rising mountain. Oh, I like that, Joanne. You want your rising mountain to have rising clouds, breathing. Now today I cannot hardly rise at all without my ankles collapsing, so I'm not coming up too far, but I can tell by the displacement of you guys on the screen, you're lifting just right for you. I love that. You don't follow my example because I'm customized. You follow your yogi's choice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now I want to do one silly little thing. I don't think it's actually a yoga move, but I'm going to think of the yoga moves that would make it happen. So here you let your palms face each other and take them back. You're reiterating your flat back. Unlock your knees. Flat back down. Flat back down. So here we have a standing staff. You can picture the staff. You sit your butt down and your back is against the wall. This is a standing staff. Press, press, press to a salute. Breathing. I just wanted to work your thighs and back and your butt a little. Here we have the standing staff, flat back. Keep that flat back. Press it up to a salute. Beautiful. Shoulder work. Here we have a standing staff. Now, when you're standing staff, flat back, let your chest lower as low as it will go when you're flat back. I'm going to move this arm out of the way. See, my back did not round yet. Oh, go ahead and round that back. Round into your beautiful forward fold. Make your feet the distance you want. Relax. And in your mind's eye, think about what's the right thing for you to get down to the ground. I'm not going there yet. I'm going to get down by doing a down dog and a table and then sit. You get down any way you want. Do you want to walk over to a chair and put your forearms in the seat of a chair and lower yourself? So choose what you want. Here's my down dog. Here's my careful lower to a table. Breathing. Here's my cat who's not supposed to be tearing up the chair. Let go of all stress. Are you got your little cat cows going on? Enjoy them. Very nice. We're going to take ourselves and sit ourselves down. We did not do a standing side angle, so I'm going to do a seated side angle. Breathing. V-sit. I put a block on each side because some people might use them. By the way, for years, this leg would not straighten out. And I used to put a block under the knee that needed a little pampering. Then I switched as it healed to a small little bone pillow. And now it actually goes down to the ground. That's an interesting thing about the human body. It never stays the same, but it doesn't always get worse. With persistent, consistent, gentle movement, you never know what your body will heal. Breathe and be. Now, a couple people in the class, probably at least half of the people watching on YouTube, should walk your butt right up against the wall so that you're not tipped backward. The backward tip of the pelvis is normal. Welcome to the human race. But we want a forward tip of the pelvis. And that has to do with very flexible hamstrings. You might not ever have those, but you always got to walk. Are you there with your big toe walk? Are you there with your big long hamstring? Your body, your way. I'm going to tip to the side. I'm going to use the block because I might feel good. And this arm is coming up and over. Keep that sits bone down. You are keeping this shoulder back. If you're against the wall, your fingertips might be on the wall and you lean yourself over into your seated side angle. We're going to hang here. Breathe with it, be with it. I'm going to push my leg. Can you see how my hand going to the inside of my leg opens up my shoulder? It kind of naturally wants to collapse over, but I'm going to push, open it up, and stretch. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh. Take your time. And on this side, breathing, choose the arm. This is my formerly frozen, now thawing shoulder. Keep it back. Now, Doriva, when you watch this on the video, you might do better to tuck your arm in and slide it up to get your long arm. A lot of people, when they come up this way, they only come about that high, which is fine. But you may find if you come in and slide up the middle, you may not straighten, but you might gradually get more straight. I had to push that shoulder back. Are you breathing? Are you being? If you have a tender shoulder, you might want to tuck it in. If your shoulder feels fine, you might reach it out, up your way. We're going to do one more on the other side so you can use all the customizations you thought of, even if I didn't say them till the second side. So are you coming up and out or through the middle as you lead? Are you holding a block, the floor, or your leg in front to push your shoulder open? I'm actually looking at my tiny little self in the phone to see the straight line from my hip bone to my baby finger. And I'm shoulder back, having that blind tilt and the fabulous opening of the side ribs. Should you come down through the middle, out to the side? All right, one more on the other side. Use your customization. Breathing. Find your arm your way. You may stay just like this, like in a K, or you may come all the way long in a long line. Breathing. Whatever you do, you find your best expression. You breathe with it, and then you intend a little further. And you may be surprised that you go further than you know. Don't forget, push off with this arm. Pull that arm close to the wall or near straight up for your body. It's just your best expression. Now, do you want to hug in or did you want to come up and out? You're getting up your way. All right, I need to shake it off a little. So I have a seated weeping willow branch wave. Being. Let's lay ourselves down for a final stretch in Shavasana. Now, many yoga instructors will say, do this, do that, do the other thing to get down exactly this way. I say, your body is different than mine and different than yours was at any other day. So listen to your body the way it is today and get down any old way you want. End up on your back, breathing, being. Now I'm going to point out we're not going to do boat or leg lifts. I'll tell you why. Do you remember we did all of those dog plank dogs? Those all work your core beautifully. So say thank you to your core that already worked. Do you have a yoga strap or a rope or a ribbon or the belt off your terry cloth robe? You might just set it across your middle, leave your feet down, and do windshield wipers. You might put the yoga strap over your shins and do little rock and roll. So I'm rolling to the side, that's first, then I'm rocking up and down. I want you to imagine yourself in bed at night, and you've pulled your covers up around your shins just like this. You can do this rock and roll with slow breathing in bed at night. And as your mind focuses on your breath and your movement, all other thoughts that might cause stress or thinking leave your brain and you're left in the breath and the movement. And when you're ready, sit down one leg. Now I want you to imagine you're in bed still, and you might take the edge of those covers and put them right around your foot. Stick your foot up in the air. I've got my ribbon in a loop, so I have to get a hold of it. Some people have their ribbon in a great long loop so they put their arm in it. And enjoy your point and flex doorway. Oh, I'm back in bed with my covers over my foot doing my point and flex. I still have my covers over my foot. I'm going to pull the two pieces of covers together. And I'm going to just roll my leg over in bed and roll my arm back. I'm just going to hang here in bed and breathe. And with each breath, I feel my leg falls down and my arm and shoulder fall down into the mat. And breathe and be. This is a nice time for me to have body appreciation. Now, it's an interesting thing because I'm pain surfing. I have very many areas of pain. And here's where the appreciation comes in. Thank you, body, for continuing to move. Because with arthritis, movement is mobility. When you stop moving to accommodate the pain of arthritis, you lose the ability to move. So even though I'm pain surfing today, I say thank you to my body for the movement it gave. When you're ready, with great care, roll yourself back onto your back, and you're back in your bed, and go ahead and either relax and just let your legs do windshield wipers, or grab your covers, pull them over the edge of your knees, and do a rock and roll. Many people cannot pull their knees up like this, so please enjoy your windshield wipers and your pelvic tilt, pushing with your feet so your core is relaxed. Here, this is the windshield wiper, side to side. Here's the rock. I'm not doing a big bunch of ab contractions. I'm pushing on my mat or my bed with my feet, feeling my spine just get, what does Suzanne say? A massage from the inside out. Now leave one leg up, set one leg down. Get your covers around that foot and stretch it up wherever you want. If you like a long ribbon, take it long. Enjoy your legs stretched up. This is the hamstring stretch. The low back stretch. Leslie and I are stretching out this area that says thank you so much because the low back needed attention. How about that point? Excuse me, I have to go. Oh, if you want to do it at home, it really feels good. Oh, or any other noise you like to make. It's Amy. We're here. We're going to be back in the studio before too long. You know the beautiful noise is Amy. All righty. Gather your covers. You had two pieces of them put together. So you've got a loop around your foot. Take that foot over. Take this arm back. And enjoy. I have to bend my leg because the wall's here, but yours might be long. Enjoy the spinal rotation with care, with gentleness. Many people leave this shoulder rooted into the ground. Some people like the feeling of the weight of the arm pulling back with a tiny bit less weight on the shoulder. See what your body's doing. And all through the stretch, say thank you to your body. One last, pull the covers up around your knees. Oh yeah. Or one last, rest your covers and just do a windshield wiper. Oh, let's everybody go to the windshield wiper. Let's think of the shoulders. You've let loose of the covers. You've let loose of the straps. Take your arms up. I just walk my shoulder blades down my back. Most of you, your arm is going to fall all the way to the bed. Mine don't, but I'm with great care, breathing. I could put a pillow, I could put a block under them, wherever the arm wants to be. Allow your stretch your way. Now you've got your arms up in Superman. Do you want to let one leg down and leave the other up to keep your pelvic tilt? Or are you okay with both legs down? Do you want a pillow or a bolster under your knees? Go ahead, take your arms up again. Walk those shoulder blades under. Let's take the hands down in cactus arm. Feel your hand. The back of your hand is probably much closer to the bed or yoga mat than mine. Whatever your body gives you, say thank you. Serve the discomfort till you find your body's best expression of the cactus arms within a long body. Take your time, pull your arms in one at a time, lay them down by your side. Do you like palms down? Do you like palms up? You want your arms to just lay wherever. Your body, your way. I'm not moving my legs, so I'm moving the chair. There's my leg. I'm going to be able to wiggle. My body, I'm wiggling it side to side. This is proprioceptive movement. I perceive my body through the movement so that I can relax. I'm even relaxing my face, relax the neck, get everything relaxed. Put your mind on your belly. Feel your belly rise and fall. Your diaphragmatic breathing. Say thank you to your belly. Let's appreciate it. All digestion happens in the belly abdominal area. Even if you have a great fat belly, breathing. Your belly is the size and shape it is today. Live your life. Meet your needs. Eat well, move well, sleep well, and love the belly you've got today. Little bunny came out to help with Shavasana. Let your arms relax. Breathe and breathe. Your Shavasana your way. Just breath. Just life. Any place that has tension, move it a little bit. Relax it. Now, Bunny told me I'm supposed to close the class with a reclining Shavasana and a reclining close. If you prefer to sit up, this would be the time you would sit yourself up in whatever way works for you. With care, with gentleness. You recline or you sit. Whatever you have chosen, you feel your spine up tall, your legs where you want them. Breathe and be. You extend your hands down toward your body, seated or reclined. Say thank you to your body for all that it gives you. This is the place we live. Take your hands over heart center. Thank whoever, whatever you believe in. Breathing. Arise your hands in celebration and then pat yourself on the back or the chest and say thank you to yourself. My frozen shoulder won't pat myself anywhere but the top of my head, so I'm saying thank you, self, for the care you've given yourself. Breathing. And now outstretch your arms to the side. Let them arise in front of you. Come into hands over heart center with a flat wrist or a 90-degree wrist. You choose it. Breathing. And I want you to know that the light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Breathe and be. You can stay in your Shavasana. I can stay with my kitty cat, bunny pillow. But I'm going to get up and be able to turn off the recording. Now I'm about to role model getting up very clumsily in lots of pain, and that's okay. All bodies are good bodies, even bodies in pain. I rolled over onto Bunny's tail. It's a rider. I have to come up peacefully. After that lovely peaceful practice, I just must keep the peace. So after class on Saturdays, 10 a.m. Eastern time, we gather for a little cup of tea. We talk a little bit about what worked for you in that practice. What would you like different? You're always welcome to join us. If you're seeing this on YouTube, my phone number is right below, and dial me, text me, and I'll send you an invite. I got to get my glasses or I won't be able to turn off the recording. Now it's interesting, just that moment of movement, and I can actually move better. When I first got up off the ground, I really didn't think I could get up. Oh, aging is fab. It is fabulous. You learn so much as my 70th year gets closer and closer. I'm kind of glad to be here. Okay, I'll turn this recording off. Take care. You know what I almost said? And I know there's lots of people on YouTube who watch this that I personally know, but I also know there's people who kind of get to know me just from the YouTube practice. So I almost said, and then I stifled myself, and I'm not gonna. I almost said, love you, and I mean it. Ready, bye. Ooh, glasses. Yes. I'm going to figure out how to turn this off. I should remember. I do this every Saturday, and I forget every Saturday. Now, bye.